Welcome to the Tone Jerks podcast. I'm your host, Brian Gower, and with me today we got...
Kyle McIntyre.
Kyle McIntyre.
Oh, yeah. Always, actually.
Yeah.
Not a big surprise I'm here.
Well, the last week's podcast was released a little late, so it actually released just yesterday. So we haven't really gotten feedback that nobody likes it, so I'm still going to keep on with the opening news segment of the podcast. So I got some guitar news.
No feedback is good feedback, right?
Yeah. No news is good news. Oh, or no news is good news. Yeah. So like I mentioned on the last podcast, we got a couple other guitar music podcasts out there. Like Guitar Nerds, FX Loop, and the Fret Talk. Like they're going over some news and stuff like that, and they're doing a great job. But I feel like we could maybe add some news to our show. So
yeah,
just basically rip these all from guitar.com. So let's see. Oh, we got some drama coming up here.
Oh,
all right, ladies and gentlemen. So Gibson accuses Dean of contempt of court for bragging to guitar.com about continuing production of the V and Z guitars. So Dean also neglected to remove the listings from the band guitars at the website. So I guess Gibson and Dean some copyright infringement on some guitars there.
Yeah. And
I'm just thinking, wow, sounds like Dean guitars are a real Gibsons of bitches over there.
Stupid.
They'll be okay. I think they'll be all right. They'll figure it out. So this one here, actually, Fender brand, their Squire unveils new limited edition colorways for the FSR Paranormal Cavernina Telecasters, adding to the dual P90 range, first seen in 2020. So they got olive green and oxblood. I think they should be fitted with PU90s because they look like bullshit. Am I right, folks? All right.
Instead of ox blood, like ox shit.
Exactly. That's exactly what I'm thinking. Those are those are my two news items.
Yeah, so good. Damn.
The PU. Yes. Got him.
I'm looking where you get this shit on guitar.com here.
Yeah. Welcome.
Oh, I see it right there. Oh, yeah, Squire. Oh, God. They look like...
Right?
Actually, kind of cool. That green one's kind of sick, though.
Yeah.
I mean...
Very tactical.
It is...
Anyways.
Yeah, dude.
So, having, no yay or nay on these news segments. Just like, coming in, you gotta, open up with Brian's monologue here.
Coming in hot.
And you're up for it, too, if you want to bring a news segment.
No, dude.
Okay.
It's a stupid segment, dude.
No, it's great.
It's really good. You should leave. I want you to have it.
Yeah, it's got legs for sure. All right, so we're done with the news today. So Kyle, instead of guitar news, what's new with you? What's shaking? What's grooving? What is good?
Well, you probably noticed already. Yeah. You probably noticed the new digs.
The drip.
Yeah, dude. Like, look at this shit. You see this, dude? I'm a real fucking hard worker now.
Yeah, dude. The card hearts.
Like, yeah.
They're like to protect and serve hardworking people, I think is what they're...
Yeah.
It says on the tag of the back or whatever.
You just start digging a hole somewhere. It could be in someone's yard. And they're like, excuse me, sir, you can't do that. And you turn around and they see this and they're, oh.
Yeah.
Sorry. We didn't realize you're part of the union.
Yeah, I want to get like a neon green or the construction yellow Carhartt shirt and just start walking
the high
around.
vis, just a high vis shirt, like long sleeve.
Yeah.
And jacket.
Just start walking.
Or like the reflector.
Yeah.
Walk around with like a traffic cone. You know how much power you can have just with a traffic cone, dude?
Yeah.
You set that anywhere and people will not touch it. You can put that in the middle of the road and they will drive around it. Mm-hmm. You could probably put that in their front driveway, like the space between like the street.
Yeah.
Like that little between the sidewalk and the street. You put a cone there or a couple cones there. And they might be like, "Oh shit, the city was out today."
Gotta stay.
It'd probably be there for a couple weeks.
The boys in orange have been out.
Yeah, I mean, don't want to disrespect them. I mean, they're hard workers, dude.
I'm liking the drip. So we got fucking matching. So we got Bass Pro Shop hats with Carhartt pocket tee, dude. We're fucking
we're flip colors, dude. You got the brown shirt, shirt, black hat. I got black shirt, brown hat, dude.
It's God, I love it when my boys are coming up. It's looking so goddamn good.
I mean, you look good, man. Walking into a hardware store and picking out like your wardrobe, like that's
yeah. Just go. They have them at Home Depot. Just go there. I'm like, oh my god.
Home Depot's got it. I got this at fucking Tractor Supply. I don't even know what the theme song for Tractor Supply is, but it's probably like I don't know, whatever the sound of a tractor is picking up hay. You know?
Damn, you looking good as hell, dude.
Yeah, it's funny. Like they have a bunch of other, you know.
My Bass Pro Shop hat has seen some miles.
What are you doing with that thing? You washing it? What? Do you,
yeah,
you're not supposed to do that.
I know. I did wash it because it smelled like shit.
Oh, you didn't pick? You have like 3 others.
I know. I gotta go. I gotta go to your old place in San Diego.
Yeah.
I gotta get the Bass Pro Shop hats and then look for that fucking Wii, so I can fucking. The goal is I want to play fucking Rogue Squadron 2.
Damn, dude. Good luck.
I heard. I mean, what?
It's a nightmare in there.
Yeah, that's why I gotta dedicate a whole day to it.
Liberate. Yeah, it's yellow tote. I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm. So
it's a yellow, clear, like transparent tote.
Gotcha.
All right. It's got the controllers. It's got the Wii. It's got the stand. You find that it's got the eye, dude. Your money if you find that shit.
Yeah. Well, I have my older sister's old Wii, but it's the second version that they took away all the
bullshit one.
Yeah, they took away the fucking GameCube, crossover. It's like
you could plug in like 4 controllers.
Yeah, GameCube. You can fucking play Brawl.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like how many game consoles go, oh, well, we made a whole new controller, but you can plug in all your old ones.
Yeah, it's such a good idea. And then, I mean, they sold a shit ton of Wiis, so it's not like that was like probably one of their most popular systems ever. But still.
I didn't even know you could do that. When I was like looking up, well, how am I going to play this one game? Like the classics, like how am I going to play Zelda? You get the classic controller and you plug it into that thing, or you can plug it into the Wii. And I was like, what? And I looked at like a diagram, like it has like a flip.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like every panel on that thing fucking flips open and there's something in there.
Yeah. I got to play some of these GameCube games. That's like next on my list. After Breath of the Wild, of course. But
good luck.
Yeah. It's a good-ass game.
Yeah, I kind of want to play it.
You
I want to play Breath of the Wild.
All the fucking boys are playing that game.
But dude, I'm too involved in. I mean, we've talked about it, but
Battlefield.
Yeah, I was playing that today, dude. I wasn't doing very good, but it was fun. I didn't rage quit at all. Yeah. It's kind of like a game where, oh, this isn't going how you planned it. Well, just spawn in a different spot.
Yeah.
Go do something else. Instead of, I know we've talked about games a million times, but it's like, this is a choke point. You're trying to kill all the guys who are trying to kill you, and it's not working out for you. Go fly a plane or something. Go do something. Go drive a tank and do something different. Because that's what's cool about those types of games. It's like, this isn't fun at this very second, but I can make it fun. Mm-hmm. I can jump and be the jump seat and just be like a door gunner of a helicopter flying around fucking people up. You're just like, hell yeah. Just just awesome.
Feel my fucking wrath.
Yeah. I was sucking for half of this game and I decided to change it up. Mm-hmm. And I'm still sucking, but at least it's fun. You're just flying around. Anyways.
But anyways, so you gotta. Yes, I did watch this thing. I think I watched it a couple times.
You need to go to a sporting goods store and get the thing that you can put the hat onto. You put it on.
Yeah, no, I've seen those. Yeah,
and then you just put it. Oh, you don't have a. Yeah. Anyway, just clean. Throw it in. I think you can throw it in the washer like that, and it should stay.
Yeah, or I can just get the ones that you left in San Diego. Retire this guy. It did.
Yeah, just put that one on your wall, or that's your work hat.
Yeah. Although I don't wear trucker hats anymore to my job. But
I mean work. I mean when you're like doing work outside.
I don't do anything ever. Anyways, Kyle. So besides the fucking drip, you're looking fucking good as hell in that shirt, though.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. No, literally, I bought it at Tractor Supply. I think I went with my brother, and we're like, oh, let's. I think we were just walking around. We're about to leave. I'm like, oh wait, let me go look at the Carhartt shirts. Let me go look and see what's going on over here.
Yeah.
They had like Ariat shirts. They have like other working shirts and other working brands.
Yeah.
I'm like, but those look pretty sick though.
That's,
So I actually bought two. One of them was like, it felt like it was wearing like a fucking circus tent material. Like it felt like it was like
it's pretty thick.
like 1/4 inch. This one's medium weight, but the other one was heavy weight. And I know it wasn't talking about the person wearing the shirt, that it was the material.
Wouldn't fucking dare.
I will never need that shirt, like a heavyweight shirt here in Texas. I will never need it.
Mm-hmm. But,
I mean, maybe not never, but one day.
Oh, yeah, anyways, it's cold out there. Fucking snows.
Yeah, when you were here, it was cold.
Yeah, I'm bringing the cold with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, and enough.
When you coming out again? Come on.
I gotta plan it out. I was thinking October, but I just gotta think with with work.
It's like 2 months away.
And then exactly, shit's coming up so quick. So maybe
it's a month and a half.
Yeah. So probably not.
Let me know. Let me know so I can get the time off.
Yeah.
So I'm not like, well, Brian, you want to do a ride along with me?
Yeah. It's just
we're working.
It's not to like bitch about work, but I'm like, when I'm not even like, work is so busy. I used to, be able to, maybe I'm just incriminating myself. I used to be able to like text more and like maybe
I used to be able to fuck off more, but now I got more responsibility.
Well, no, I'm so busy, and then I'm not even thinking about it, and then I'm like, man, it's almost gonna be the end of August. The fuck did I do? Just get bitched at all day?
It's the middle of August. What are you talking about? It's not almost. We're halfway through.
Well, I got schedules. My schedule already came out for
September.
I see. And I'm like, that's how far ahead you got to think. And then I'm like, yeah, shit. I think I did want to go see Kyle. I'm like, I'll have to figure it out. I think just gonna do the long weekend thing. But
all right.
Yeah, I think October is what I could probably still plan for that. So
all right.
Yeah, it's not too much to get out there. And then probably. You think it's still gonna be hot in October?
Never know, dude.
Oh, you've been out there for a couple years now, right? This will be the second season.
No, this is like my last year. Summer was not like this. It was like 80s the whole summer.
Oh,
like 89.
Your first summer in Texas, like this is not a great representation of what it's going to be.
Well, like I was still getting used to like the humidity, and I think I talked about it, but humidity and the heat, like a little bit of heat, and I was like sweating profusely still.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, it's really hot. And my manager's like, what?
This is fucking glorious.
You ain't seen nothing yet. Baby.
You ain't seen nothing yet. I knew you were gonna say that, and then you stopped yourself. You're like, I can't not do this. Baby, I ain't seen nothing yet.
Yeah, I was just like sweating. I'm like, man, it's really hot. He's like, bitch.
Quit acting like a bitch and come on.
Yeah. Come on. So, yeah. So we'll see. I mean, it was cold. It was really interesting living through like the cold here, even though it wasn't like the cold that had happened like, I guess 2 years before.
Yeah.
Or a year before or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully, if you do fly out, it doesn't get delayed again. Like they delayed like 4 hours.
Yeah. Well, this time I got my Switch, so I'm gonna be like, oh, it's fucking delay.
Hell yeah, delay me.
Yeah. I'm gonna fucking
put feedback all the way up and the repeats all the way up. Just delay.
Yeah. I got my beers. I got my fucking, Zelda baby.
How come? Why come?
Why
come? Why? They serve like beer at like the airports, but like they won't let you get on a plane if you're like drunk. Sounds like their problem,
Yeah, you caused like
you delayed my flight, so I'm gonna fucking tank.
Yeah,
I'm gonna fucking
Yeah.
Fill up on
Chug-a-lug, chug-a-lug.
Yeah, pretty much.
Hi-ho.
What is it? I don't know. I've drinking beer before at an airport, but was it when you and I and Austin went to, was it Portland or
Seattle,
we flew into
Portland?
Flew into Portland first.
Yeah.
And I think we dropped off like 7 and we're like, well, vacation started, boys.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. And so we're like drinking, and they, there was a bar, and then they served us, and you guys got like breakfast cocktails kind of thing. I think you got like a Irish coffee, and then Train got like a Bloody Mary, and then I'm like, well, just give me a PBR, and they're like, in the morning, like, why not? And then she was like, well, that's right. You know what? Fuck it. She just gave me the PBR. I'm like, yes.
Hell yeah.
Well, yeah. Now I'm more fit for travel because I got the Switch, dude. Come on, I just need. Yeah, just
like a child, you're not gonna cry on the plane because you got entertainment.
Yeah, play Breath of the Wild.
We keep talking about, we keep skipping over what's new. We just keep.
Yeah, we talk about the Carhartt, and now we're talking about Breath of the Wild. How sick it is.
Yeah. Duh, like every episode.
Duh, dude.
My brother is here. I think I've talked about it.
Yeah.
We went fishing on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
We went out towards a little town called Llano. There's it's, if you look, it's like Llano.
Llano.
But it's freaking, it's Llano, but it's
L-L-A-N-O.
Texas.
Yeah. So they call it Llano.
Yeah.
They didn't even call it Llano. Like, that's
it's not Llano. It's not even Llano. It's Llano.
It's like,
boy, you from Llano?
That should be. Yeah, whatever. It's like we all know it probably should be Llano.
Yeah, it's Llano. Anyways, so we went fishing there.
Definitely serve queso.
I haven't been fishing. I hadn't been fishing since you were here in December. Was it December or
January?
January.
Yeah, dude, I got that fucking perfect cast, dude.
Yeah,
that's why I earned this hat.
So the rivers have been low, like at least after the dams that they have constructed.
God,
after it's like, damn it. That's what they said when they. What are we gonna do with this river? Well, damn it.
Well, damn it. Okay, that's all right. That's what we'll do.
So we were literally fishing.
How do they do that? Like, how are they able to
do what?
Like build a dam on a river? Like, how do you get that started?
You divert it. So you build like one side first, and then you build like the other side, and then you finish it up. Yeah. Or, so you build a wall ahead of it, so you can pour concrete and you divert it around, and you can build. Yeah. And then you divert it the other way, and then you build it, and then. Yeah.
Like a bridge. How do they build that? Because they got to put the fucking. Like, think of
it depends on where it is. Yeah.
Think of like Coronado Bridge, big ass bridge.
Yeah, you build like a casement in the water, so that holds back all the water, and they put the pylons.
Man,
on the bedrock.
That's impressive, right?
Yeah,
you're like, I guess gnarly. You fucking idiot.
Yeah, but once you're above the water line, it's easy, but below, it's like a pain in the ass.
Yeah, it's gonna be nuts. Anyways,
so we're fishing.
It's like this drunk shower thought. I'm like, oh my god, how do they fucking build?
Oh shit, what's magnets?
How do they work? Just how stupid you're like. Your face is like, what a fucking moron on the other end of this camera. You're like, who the fucking moron I'm talking to?
Well, you never watched Modern Marvels like I did.
No,
I watched Modern Marvels all the time on History Channel.
Yeah, it sounds pretty sick, actually.
Yeah, I'd watch like, oh, cool. They're building a tunnel system in Turkey. I want to watch that. So it's like, oh, the Big Dig in Chicago or Boston.
No, that's crazy. Tunnels. There's some that are like go underwater, right?
Oh yeah, they were doing that shit in New York, like when they were trying to build the subway, like the train system there.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And that shit's scary.
Yeah,
because they were. What they call them, the sand hogs, because they were literally like tunneling through sand, and like that shit collapses or water gets in.
You're fucked. Yeah.
Where are you going? You know, there's only one way out of there.
Yeah.
So
Man.
they call them the Sandhogs. So
yeah, that's.
I'll show you a Sandhog. So I'm hanging out on the beach a little too long.
Yeah, on the beach too long. Yeah, the wild hogs. Squealing.
Yeah, dude, check out Modern Marvels, even though it's like a dated thing. It's pretty sick, though.
Yeah, they're from like 15 years ago, 10, 15 years ago.
Yeah, but that shit's still...
I bet that's on YouTube or something.
Well, they pick like mega structures, which is cool. It's like the CERN, Hadron Collider that they have in, it's like 30 miles long that they built in like a big circle, and like, they show you how they made it. I'm like, damn. Anyways, so I like that kind of shit.
Yeah, no, that's pretty sweet. Definitely should watch that instead
of watching MTV. You should watch that.
In the real world, you should have seen what's going on in the real world. Got it?
Yeah, I was always glued to Discovery Channel, Wild, and then History Channel, which History Channel now is not what it used to be. History Channel now is like, oh, we have this conspiracy hypothetical situation. Let's see if it happens. The way they do like aliens, UFOs, Bigfoot, river monsters. Yeah, it's like, okay, sick. I thought this was history, not like make up your own history.
Yeah.
But they used to always just do like, it was a lot of World War II shit. So you would turn it on, it's like World War II in color. It's like it always was World War II. So it gets old, right? But I also was interested in that too. So still am.
Yeah, I kind of want to get into some of that.
No, you don't.
History.
No, you don't, dude. You're past your prime for that, dude.
All you care about is fucking Zelda and fucking anime porn.
Yeah.
And you're like, Brian, you took the words out of my mouth. Yeah.
Well, anime is a product of World War II, if you think about it. Anyway, so
and that's a story for another day. Hang with your brother. You're out fishing.
Yeah, out fishing. It was all exposed like granite rock. Yeah. And I'm not going to say I twisted my ankle, but I definitely strained my broken ankle.
Yeah.
And it was, so that was Saturday. Right. Didn't catch anything, by the way. It was all, the river was all dried up. We were trying to fish like certain spots, and they weren't fucking biting if there was anything in there. There was something. I could see splashes.
Not catching.
Yeah. It's called fishing, bro. Oh, there was so it's like a 30-foot, maybe 25-foot dam that I'm like right below. I'm like standing right next to it. So it's like, you have those thoughts like, man, if this thing fucking breaks or...
Good thing I have
I'm fucking dead.
I have two good ankles.
Yeah, good thing. Yeah, I'm a good fucking swimmer with my arms at least, dude. Just stay up like a body surfing that fucking wave.
Just playing surf guitar.
Surfing burner.
Surf guitar. The damn breaks. It's a fucking like it's people are panicking in your head. Wipeout plays.
Surfing bird on this.
This is. And in your head, you're like, "Oh, thank God I'm from California." Wipeout.
Every Beach Boys song.
All my California training has paid off. Everybody was surfing.
So, anyways, I fucked up my ankle. That's what I'm saying. Just by walking on like uneven terrain and like stepping down and like I didn't roll it. It hurt a couple times, but I was casting right next to the dam and like I cast out.
What kind of shoes were you wearing?
I was wearing my fucking green ones, dude. They were good.
There's
They're
no
grippy.
support on that. There's just fucking foam that you're just gonna slip on.
Well, not my ankle, yeah. No, they're not foam. I mean, they're grip.
You got the Iron Rangers, and you're not gonna wear those.
I'm not gonna wear Iron Rangers on. Like, I'm not hiking. I mean, I don't know. I'm not gonna wear Iron Rangers.
You
It
have
was
so
more
many
of a hike.
kick-ass boots, and you don't wear them. Wear those soggy-ass green.
They're not. I wasn't wearing my Crocs. Did you want me to wear my Crocs?
That's like
I would have been dead if I did.
Wasted.
Yeah. So I'm casting. All right, and we're casting right now. By the way, if you didn't know that,
the perfect cast.
So
if somebody hasn't named their goddamn show The Perfect Cast,
fuck, dude. Just change the name of this one.
Yeah, we should actually do a spin-off podcast, which is the exact same thing as this. The exact same feed. I just upload the same episode, The Perfect Cast.
And have a fish on it, like we're a fishing podcast. We never talk about fishing.
And then we're dressed up. I actually have an artist.
Forbidden.
Yeah, we have an artist do you and I, like drawn up like Goofy and the kid.
Yeah.
Max.
Max, oh shit.
Oh shit.
All right, so I throw this cast out, dude, and I go to reel it in, and I notice it comes. When you reel in, it comes towards you, right? You cast out, it comes back to you. I cast out, and it starts going up the side of the dam.
Yeah.
So I had, I'm like, shit. So I had cast, and like the arc, right, it had done like a arc, and like the wind had carried my line, and hooked it on the dam, like on the top of the dam.
Oh,
that's how good this fucking cast was, dude.
Yeah, it's just you don't know your
own
strength.
Good. Yeah, dude.
If you given the chance, you would have thrown him over the fucking mountains.
Yeah.
Thrown it over them mountains.
Well, I can see it moving. I'm like, oh shit, what the hell's going on? And it goes like, whoop. I'm like, oh fuck. And I'm trying to I'll try and pull it, and I'm like, oh, it's like locked in there now. So I had to climb up the dam side. There was a spot where I could get, I had to still climb up like a good 4 feet.
With your fucking fucked up leg or what?
No, it wasn't. My leg wasn't really my ankle wasn't really hurt right at this point.
Yeah. But it will be.
It was later. Yeah. It was later. I didn't actually roll it or anything. It was just like the strain of this fucking perfect body on that weak ass ankle. So I get up there. I found a pocket knife up there, dude.
Instead of Achilles.
You know whose pocket knife that was? Mine now.
Yeah. Got a pocket knife. Hell yeah. So to the victor go the spoils.
Yeah. So I get up there. It's like all rebar, ends sticking up. Normally this is covered in water.
I gotta cut you off for this fucking sick ass pun. Instead of Achilles' heel, it's a Kyle's ankle.
Damn. Damn, because it is my Achilles' heel that actually hurts. The back of my ankle.
A Kyle's ankle. That's where you're
a Kyle's.
It's super strong god, undefeatable except for your ankle. That's your weak
my
point.
Fucking right ankle. Yeah. Not the left one. Left one's pretty good still.
For now.
For now, yeah, we'll see.
You're just built like Adonis. You can't stop it. You're chiseled from marble. And then that ankle.
Yeah, I'm chiseled from marble. They just didn't really define me very well. It is marble, but it's just I'm in there.
Yeah, we out here.
They just decided to go with nice, smooth lines on everything else.
Yeah, low drag.
High speed, low drag. So I had to. It had caught on 6 or 7 different points. They had a wall up there, and there was metal rebar. It was stuck on. I had to fucking undo it.
You couldn't just cut it and just cut your losses?
No, I didn't want. It wasn't stuck. It was just up there. So I'm 30 feet above the water, undoing this. I had to have Cameron, he was on the other side of this pond, he had to come around, hike around it basically.
Yeah.
Grab my fishing line and fishing pole and tighten it and pull it in. I had to throw it over the side, and it's windy as fuck, like I said, because that's Anyways.
You fish with worms, night crawlers?
I should have. I should have done worms. No. We didn't catch fucking dick. And we didn't even catch dick.
We're just out there pulling our puds. We didn't catch anything.
Fucking didn't catch anything.
Yeah.
It was just kind of let's go hang out, You just go on an adventure type thing. But anyways, I was fucking tired. Not after climbing up the dam And so it was just like being in the sun. It was like 100 degrees out there.
Yeah.
You know, I probably should have had more water in the day, but I just felt like, man, I'm gonna.
Fuck,
this isn't fun anymore.
There's enough water in these fucking Miller Lights. Give me another one.
Yeah. I'm driving. I'm thirsty. Give me another one. Yeah. So, anyways,
throw me
didn't
another
catch
beer,
anything.
you son of a bitch.
So today I was looking. So this is Sunday. I couldn't really walk that much.
Yeah.
My ankle.
Yeah.
Let's say that I'm conditioning. I'm trying to get my ankle, you know.
Yeah.
So walking on rocks at different angles and like, you know.
Yeah.
It's probably good for it, but hurt like fucking hell on Sunday. Today I'm like, oh, let me look at my ankle. I tried massaging it with like a massager gun thing. Yeah. It's really hard, by the way, to massage your ankle when it's all bone down there, you know? Yeah. There's nowhere. It's not like a shoulder where it's like it's a muscle all the way across. You just like, yeah. If you ever hit your bone with one of these massager things, it's just like, it feels like it's going to break it. Or it's like anyways, like punching a fucking steel. Anyways.
You gotta get your wife on it. Just like, all right, just give it
I try. She doesn't want to do that. Have you seen my fucking crusty ass feet, dude?
Yeah, no, totally.
No, because she can't. She can't.
These talons I got.
Yeah, she can't get into like the spots that actually hurt.
Nooks and crannies.
So you have to really fucking It's not like I said. It's all bone and sinew and shit. So you have to like really fucking get in there. And her hands aren't that strong. So I gotta use the puncher.
She had fucking man hands like me.
Yeah, I'd be able to do it, but you know, it's my foot, so
she can't manhandle me the way I want.
Throw me around, treat me like the garbage that I am. All right, so anyways, I had the gun. I was using like the massager gun. Yeah. And today I have like this huge ass bruise on my ankle. Yeah. So I don't even know how it got there. It was just like, I guess just the amount of trauma I put myself through on Saturday, just like the blood pooled in like the bottom of my, like right above my, right on my ankle. So. Yeah. Anyways. That's really it. It's like a really stupid story, but.
I like it. It was good.
So I looked at it today. I'm like, shit.
I fucked up.
And I'm like, look. I'm like, Carrie, look, I wasn't lying. I was in pain.
Look, you said I was lying.
Yeah, she's like, I didn't say that.
You said I couldn't call in sick for school.
Oh, man, I wanted to call in sick for work, dude. Yeah. And I just had too much shit I had to do today. Yeah. I talked to a coworker. I'm like, I think I'm going to call in sick. He's like, well, I don't want to cover you. I'm like, yeah, you're right. It's probably a dick move to like the day before. I'm sick.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's always like, man, I think I'm gonna call out today, and then you're like, I got shit to do. I can't. Whatever.
Yeah, I can't.
And then you go in anyways. And
you're crying
at the end of it. You're like, being an adult sucks. I've been doing it for fucking 16 years now.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not
34. Yeah, so we both started working when we were 18.
Yeah, damn.
Sucks ass.
Anyways, that is my what's new. It's pretty lame, but
it's good. I like it. Got the perfect cast going on. You go fucked up on your leg. I like it.
Anyways, I think that injury is gonna be with me forever. I don't know. Maybe I just need to do shit like that more often. But
fuck up your ankle.
Well, I watched this thing. This like I think Carrie was watching something in the algorithm. It just started showing like people that had like fucked up feet. Yeah. Like they're going to chiropractors and stuff and trying to get them straightened out. Yeah. Like their toes were like angled all weird directions and like, what the guy did is he like on the underside, like the ball, like the arch of your foot and everywhere else, he was like just
giving it.
I don't know. Yeah. And people were screaming and crying. And, you know, this guy was like I think he was a kickboxer or something. So his feet were fucked up. Yeah. You know, and they looked weird, but at the end of it, just one session, his toes were like straighter. Like they were, instead of like angled all weird, they were straight. Yeah. And I'm like, well, maybe that's what's wrong with my ankle. I just fucking fucked it up so much that it's like tight as a ball. Yeah. But I don't know how to get. I don't know how to get in there.
I
I don't get in there, dude.
I like chiropractors. Yeah, I know some people say like, oh, they're just fucking. It's all a joke. It's goofy.
Yeah.
I like it, but I don't know. Maybe that could be one of like, oh, just kind of popping your ankle.
Man.
I don't know. And then the thing is, like, I totally can get, side of things or whatever. And I think I mentioned it on the show or maybe even the Patreon where I'm like, oh, yeah, I like my chiropractor and a podcast I listen to. I'm like, oh, these guys are great. They're so funny. And then Scoop from Tasteless Gentleman is like, chiropractors are fucking, it's bullshit. It's all fake. And I'm like, just like crying. I'm like, Scoop, I thought we were
But
boys.
I thought they were cool.
Like, I've never like met him, and I'm like, I thought we were friends. You listen to a podcast, and you're like, the one where you're like sitting next, or the person sitting next to a poster of like 3 people laughing. It's like listening to podcasts, be like, this is like, I'm in on this convo.
Yeah, exactly.
But
anyways, that's my what's new. I know I already transitioned over to you and then I stole it from you.
Yeah, that's all right.
What you got?
Okay, so I have a couple of gigs coming up next month.
Oh.
So I have a video gig.
What's that mean?
Coming up this Friday. Oh yeah, no, okay. Okay. So and a buddy of ours, and you had mentioned I don't know if it was on this or maybe on the Patreon. Our buddy Austin Train, he's a comedian.
Yeah.
He's going to be in San Diego this Friday, and he has a headlining gig.
Oh.
In Ocean Beach. So he asked me if I could, film his set. Kind of, I think, maybe something he could use for, promo on his Instagram and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm looking at my shirt. Oh my God, I spilled something on it. So, I'm kind of stoked for that. He's just kind of like, oh yeah, no, you'll be good, whatever. I'm like, and to me, I'm like, okay, gotta plan this out. And I might need, and Johnny's like, I'll, because Johnny likes comedy too. I'm like, I'll come out. And he's seen Train before. It's like, so I'm like, all right, Johnny's gonna be one of my boys, one of my grips. I'm gonna like
some grip.
Yeah.
Here.
So I'm like, I'm gonna try and do a 2-camera setup. I'm gonna have my Sony, and then also gonna bring like my old iPhone 6, kind of maybe like gorilla pod it somewhere so I can kind of get like some of him and crowd, so I can cut back and forth.
Yeah.
And so I'm kind of excited.
You have a GoPro?
I don't have a Go. I had one years ago, and it was like a really shitty one, so I sold it.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It was not like
you said it's a shitty one.
You're like, God,
I'm still pissed you sold it. You weren't happy with it, and
iPhone 6 with
it.
the Filmic Pro app is gonna be pretty good too, just for like a B cam.
Yeah.
So stoked with that. I'm gonna try and maybe bring the minimal amount of gear, but still like make an impact. So I'm excited. And then it's a video unpaid, of course.
Hell yeah.
But and totally, it's doing it for a friend and me. Like, I don't have a vast catalog of things. I'm like, I've never shot a live event before. I'm like, I'm gonna figure it out. I'll figure it out.
Tripod.
I'm like, this fucking I have 2 lenses that I guess so for lenses, if they open really wide, then they can they're good for low light situations. So the more you close a lens, it'll be a sharper image, but you need more light to.
I'm more of like a Brookstone kind of guy, but.
Anyways, so
well, how are you gonna get audio? You're gonna see if they can take it off the board or something.
I'm gonna take the Zoom H6 and see if they can send me his audio. But I also do want to get crowd interaction, so I might just
get
actually
a mic.
Do the Zoom H6 with the XY mic at by the camera, so I can pick up the room, because you don't really need like crisp audio. You kind of just need it for to be clear enough. So I'm gonna bring probably these headphones, or I actually might bring my Shure in-ear monitors just so I can hear how clear it's gonna be. Because I want to make sure to get the levels correct. and not have like bleed or like not have like the sound system coming through. I want to hear just what I'm getting monitoring from the Zoom. I have some ideas. I don't know. He's not like expecting a whole lot. Not that it, like he thinks I'm shitty. He's just like, yeah, I'm just going to use it for promo. And I want to do the best job that I can. Just
hell yeah.
For the experience and also just, so it's my buddy. So our buddy. So I'm excited for that. But as far as like music gigs, I got a couple coming up. Actually pretty close to each other. So I kind of do some work. So I guess first filling in on bass for Hardly Human. So our buddy says, Steve, Mike, the guys over there.
Nice.
Definitely one of my favorite bands in San Diego. Like music wise, I can like listen to them all the time. So they do have a bass player for their band now. Like the other guy, the old bass player, he moved, and so but they did get a guy to fill in. But they have a show that he can't play. So I'm like, okay, cool, I can do it. I haven't played their songs in a year. Like, I think exactly a year. I think August was the last time I played them. I'm like, hopefully I still have my notes I wrote for those. I'm like, but I'll do it either way because I think I learned the last set within like 3 practices. So I just got to do some work. Get some homework in, and so that's September 16th at the Soda Bar. So I'm excited for that. Haven't played or been to that venue in years. Definitely, I think pre-pandemic. That was the last time I went there. Maybe we saw or we played a show. I don't know. Fucking
such a long time ago.
Yeah, 2019 maybe was the last time I've been there.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fuck. So playing with them. And so I'm excited. So getting, kind of shaking off the rust, getting my chops back up for that band. Because I know I mentioned it when I played with them before last year. It's totally different writing. So it's like playing when I'm in Just In Case and kind of learning the writing riff styles and shit like that of Adam and, Brian, how they structure songs and stuff like that. I'm like, oh, it's not anything that I would do. So I'm like, so it's like learning, it's like learning a cover, which essentially it's kind of like that because it's a Hardly Human song that I'm learning how to play. I love it. I had a great time last time I played with those guys. They're awesome, really great guys. So I'm excited. And then my band, Just In Case, we have a show at Soda Bar as well, a couple days after on the 20th. So we're doing, I think, a local promoter kind of guy, Riot Scene, Peter over there. He's putting together a pop punk show. So we fit that. So I'm like, we'll do it. It's a weekday, but give us that middle slot. He's like, you guys got it. So I'm like, all right, I can handle that. Middle slot on a weekday. I got it. So I'm excited. Getting back to playing. So I have a couple gigs coming up. And then recently this past week, we had our first band practice since, Labor Day or Memorial Day weekend. So it's been since May since we've, Just In Case, played together.
Dang.
That was the last time we played. I'm like, oh, fuck. Because we played a show. I got sick. Brian got sick. Brian had a kid, and then he's been busy with that. And then
now he's like sick.
Yeah, life's sick, dude. I mean, it's crazy how fast time goes. I think because, obviously you're living your own life too, but with Just In Case, the 3 of us all live in San Diego. We haven't seen each other, but we've met up on we've done Zoom calls and stuff like that to kind of go over, what we want to do with the recording. We want to do a lyric video and blah, 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 blah. And it's good to kind of see each other. Even we can, attest to this. Like, you and I haven't seen each other since or I guess, no, we saw you in June real quick.
Yeah.
But I'm like, oh,
you were sick.
Yeah. When I was sick, probably shouldn't have seen each other.
Yeah.
But you were all right.
Yeah. Way to I'll help you when you come to San Diego. I'll help you move some stuff. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Actually, I never even asked you. I just kind of expected.
Yeah,
Hey,
and then I was like, I
help.
could have helped him, but I'm like, oh no, I got COVID.
Yeah. There's also like we were trying to do NAMM too, so
Yeah, that all happened. God,
fucked everything.
Fuck it all. I felt like
You
I did.
fucked us.
I totally did.
Fucked everything.
Everything all at once. I'm like, wow. Well, I guess we found out enough days to cancel a hotel and all this other shit.
Yeah.
But, anyways, so I'm like, I haven't seen Brian or Adam in almost 3 months, and we played, and all of us were like, and then I think Adam still plays because he plays guitar for another band, and he's very regimented. Like he's like, I gotta practice. I'm like, that's a good idea. It's good. That's smart, but fucking
nut.
Breath of the Wild, baby, and fucking oh my god, I got fucking Final Fantasy VI on the Nintendo Classic. You gotta love the classics. So, and I'm playing guitar and stuff like that, but I am definitely not grabbing my bass. I'm like, all right, let's go through the fucking 15 just in case songs, and
you better,
which I should do. And then so we had our first practice.
Steve's gonna hear this and he's gonna be like, dude, I heard the cast, dude.
You're fired.
You're not practicing? and you're happy? You're like stoked about it?
You think this is fun?
You think this is you think this is a fucking joke, dude?
It's a fucking game, bitch.
You think this is a motherfucking game?
And then Brian,
you're fired.
You're fired. Brian doesn't have a place that he can play his drums, so his drums aren't even set up in his new place, and he's busy obviously with work and kid, family, all this other shit. He's like, he hasn't played drums since that last show that we had practice the other night. Killed it.
Nice.
I'm like, some of these songs, I'm like,
we are musicians, by the way.
Yeah, I'm like, okay. How do I remember this? Oh my god, I don't even remember the name of this song, but I remember it.
Yeah, I was always surprised when like you're playing a part and you're like, I don't even know what's next, but I'm gonna go here. That was it.
Yeah, it's
Hell
all just
yeah,
like
fucking all right. Now I know the rest of the song.
Yeah, and if you missed that one part,
yeah,
everything else is fucked.
Gone. Yeah, dude. You're just like, oh fuck, it was to C, right? No, I think it was to B actually. Let's just hit B.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. I was right.
Or
wrong. Yeah.
Was it like Schrodinger's note?
Yeah. If no one can hear you, if you don't hit it hard enough, yeah. No one know you're fucking up.
Either hit that note right or wrong. It could be. Anyways.
Oh, it's dissonance, bro. This is like the new thing.
Fucking jazz.
Maybe on a new song, but let's keep our catalog like how we recorded it. Dude.
Yeah, let's just try and not play these songs suckily. So anyways, don't try and suckle that bass note, would you?
Suck it out, chit it out.
Suck it on.
Suck it on, chit it out.
Brian Daisy Freeze. What, chili dogs?
Sucking down chili dogs.
Is it sucking on chili dogs?
Yeah. I thought it was sucking down chili dogs.
I heard sucking on chili dogs. I'm like, man, I'm a terrible lover because I'm just like, ow, 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 ow. I'm not sucking on that thing. Maybe that's how you get the best best flavor from your wiener schnitzel. Sucking on it. You start sucking on a corn dog
right in front of him, like
Anyways, so yeah, we played for the first time in 3 months ish, and man, we all looked at each other like that was actually pretty good. And then we got through most of the songs. There was only one or two tough ones that were okay, there's transition or whatever, and then we kind of went back and let's nail it. Let's make sure we go back and nail it. Da-da-da. And we're like, if we played a show tonight, we actually could do it. And then Brian's like, we should have. Damn. like all of us were thinking of this gonna be a rough one. And then we were Adam was talking. It's how have we had other practices where we played the week prior?
Yeah,
that were worse than tonight.
Yeah.
And then we're okay.
Where it's where you even the show
Yeah.
Anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You play the show, and then you're practicing like, either the next week or that week, and you're like, I played this at like 1 a.m, and I was drunk.
People. Yeah.
And I did really well.
Yeah.
And I'm sober, and I cannot remember this song for the life of me or the lyrics.
Yeah. And then it's weird. So it's enough to where we're like, okay, we feel pretty confident in the set so far. Let's try some new stuff. And so like I'm like, oh, we're trying that out. And then Adam has this one riff that it's like a guitar power chord kind of move thing. It's like a punk kind of thing, and it's like it does have like pickup notes, and then it goes to like on the ones, 1 2. It was like him trying to explain it to me. I'm like, what the fuck? I can't follow along with what you're doing.
Are you saying?
And then it's also because like I'm like trying to dissect it while we're playing it, and then I'm like, oh, it's because you and Brian smoked twice today, like during the practice. Took 2 smoke breaks. I'm like, oh, and he's explaining it. I'm like, oh, so when you're saying it's on the 1, you mean it's a pickup? It's on the end. He's like, oh no, yeah, that one's on the end. I'm like. And I'm like, and then once we did that, we started picking it up. I'm like, now I get it. It's just kind of funny when like he's like kind of stoned. Like, oh no, the other ones are on the ones. I'm like, God. But it's like fun writing new music. Anyways, so getting back into it. So getting back and playing with the band. Gonna get back and play some Hardly Human songs. I'm out there. Gonna play some.
Nice. You getting it, dude.
I'm out there, and then I'm gonna record some videos next week.
Oh yeah.
I'm excited. So
you get it.
Yeah, we had what's new for each of us, and we were like kind of worried. I'm like, I don't think we're gonna fill the show out. So we're already at fucking almost an hour. So because of that, I got a quick topic here. Quick topic. So we haven't done one of these in a while. I think we're, always used to hit them like every other week.
Hit them real hard, dude.
BMK, Bang, Marry, Kill. So this one's themed. So it's like Fender owned brands.
Yeah.
For guitar.
It's the Fender acquisitions.
Yeah.
Weren't these companies, you're going to list some companies that were actually the companies before they were acquired by Fender, right?
No, I guess current. I'm thinking current.
Well, Fender didn't make them. They were. Well,
I'm not, the Fender thing is only just for the grouping. I don't care about the Fender aspect of it. So up to you.
Okay.
How you?
I just wanted to.
No, I'm just thinking of these brands for me, as of right now. Which would you like to Bang, Marry, Kill? Not literally.
Oh shit! Okay.
Look.
Yeah.
So.
Damn,
dude. So thinking of these Fender-owned guitar brands. So, Gretsch.
Okay.
Charvel. And Jackson.
Okay.
I'm mainly thinking of guitars, but if you want to, Gretsch also makes drums. Okay.
Well, so does Squire, but they're not actually Squires.
Yeah. So, anyways, I'm just kind of thinking guitars, and then you think of like, which ones? So I'm like, they could be the Japanese ones,
Yeah. Just in general.
China,
the general
whatever,
brands.
Mexico, any of them. Just like, are they cool? So this was actually kind of harder than I thought, because I think you think of maybe Charvel and Jackson as like the metal, speed metal, like the fucking dive bombs and stuff like that. I'm like, and then Gretsch is more classic kind of thing.
Yeah,
but they're not.
Or you're walking around on stage like a stand-up bass on some of those guitars.
Mm-hmm. Brian Setzer, which those are fucking sick. The hollow bodies, like you like thinking of even like Brian Setzer, fucking even the dude from Rancid made that shit work. He never really plays the guitar, but he has it hung around his neck. But
Zeusuriah.
Yeah.
Not any one of those bands you listed.
No.
I just
but it's rockabilly city for sure.
Yeah.
So but
you want to go first or what?
Yeah. Like I said, to me I thought like, it's not as quick, easy fire. Maybe it is for you.
Yeah. Well, I would probably. It's tough because I'm not a big fan of Jackson, but I'm also like, it's because I don't understand them. Like I'm afraid of what I don't know.
Yeah. They're the most metally of them.
Yeah.
Really pointy guitar brand.
I think I would bang Gretsch, though. Marry Charvel. And kill Jackson.
We have the same exact one. Okay.
But Jackson has some cool guitars.
Yeah, they're great.
I just don't really like the pointy headstocks.
I could deal with that, but I like the other two a lot more. And the thing is, like, the Randy Rhoads or whatever, like the Flying V kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's very fucking cool. I like that a lot. Like, there's not a bad one in the bunch.
Jackson has that, was it what they call the Rickenbacker, the Jackson Bacher?
Oh, really?
It's like a Rickenbacker looking, because it's binding. It has binding like you would find on a Rickenbacker. It's kind of set up like one.
I've never seen it.
All right, hold on, Jesus Christ. Let's
see, we need a producer, Jamie. But no, I mean the Jacksons are all pretty. Yeah, they're the sharper guitars, and then there's like the Dinky, which is more like that's the super strat kind of deal. But it's more pointy headstock, pointy like cutaways and stuff like that. Nothing wrong with that. Like I'm with it. I definitely want to, like, I don't need it. I fucking don't play the guitars I have now, but I'm like, dude, I'd love to have like an Ibanez, like RG or fucking Jackson or something, like a super strat that's like, yes. And they don't all have like the fucking Floyd Rose, so they have the hardtails and stuff like that. So very cool guitars, but I would definitely, of the three, I'd have to kill them.
All right, I think it's this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there it is. Jackson Bacher is what I've heard it called.
Yeah,
so
that's cool.
It's kind of set up like it. It's like a classic bass. It's kind of interesting, but
I was thinking of you were saying Jackson Bacher. I was thinking of the guitars, but not
Orville
the bass.
Redenbacher. Yeah, I get it.
That's not a bad looking, and I'm not just like pulling anybody's leg here. I'm not liking that. That's pretty cool. If you played that, and it's $750.
Look at that name though. The Jackson X Series Concert Bass CBX&T DX4. I remember. It's 4 in Roman numerals.
Still a better naming system than Xbox.
Damn, you're right.
Xbox One S Series X.
It's basically just like a P bass, but with I guess, I don't know what kind of pickups under there. Probably like a jazz.
Does it say? So we got the. It's got the hard tilt.
It's really good for P bass style. Yeah, J style and.
That's awesome.
P
That's pretty
style.
cool. It's really classic looking, but it kind of has that. Yeah, it's not. I don't dislike that guitar at all, or bass.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Jackson makes some pretty cool ones, even though we got to kill him.
Yeah. I would think I like that. Was it the DK series from Charvel?
Yeah, that's the one that's like the super strat that comes in racing green or like army green, right?
And they come in like flat colors too, like a very not glossy, it's like satin.
Yeah, and then like safety orange, and then the pink, shell pink,
and like a baby blue. Did you say baby blue already?
I said isn't it come olive green or something like that?
Yeah. Maybe there's only 3 colors? Okay.
I thought it was maybe 4. Maybe it also comes in the blue. But and then it has
the
roasted. Oh my god!
With the Fender headstock?
Yes.
They look great.
It's got the bridge, neck humbucker, middle is a single coil. I really dig those. I played them. I mean, they're like a Guitar Center. Like, here we go. And I'm like, this is one of the coolest guitars here at Guitar Center.
Yeah.
That's why it would be marry that one. And it's not a stupid thin neck either. So it's not like you really uncomfortable. And then it's got the bridge. So if you want to do the dive bombs and stuff like that, or it's very cool. And they're not super expensive either. I remember they're just
$700.
Something like that. It's well under $1,000. There's Mexican made, I believe.
I think so. There's a bunch more models now actually from when they launched them recently. At least with that The one that you're talking about,
Mhm.
I only see it in pink, but they have a bunch of others.
The orange one was really fucking sick.
Yeah.
And then they have some basses too that are just like I believe they're PJ basses as well. They're basically
They
like
are.
I think made in Mexico, like PJ bass, but it has like the same kind of like coloring as that DK series, which is like those are all cool colors. Roasted maple, all right. PJ, let's go.
Yeah, they have sparkle too on like this lime green one too. It's
Mhm.
pretty sweet.
I believe
But they're like they're a grand.
No, that's not too bad. Well, I think on the bass, what I thought was cool is they had a 3-way switch.
Oh yeah.
If I remember correctly, just like toggle between the pickups, which I'm like, instead of having to blend.
Oh yeah.
Like that's great. I mean, that's fucking sick.
That's how it should have been.
Mhm.
I think.
Yeah, and so they're kind of doing all these like modern takes on like a Fender. They're their own brand for sure, but
Yeah.
that's what I kind of see them as is like, all right, you're gonna do like a modern like kind of hot rodded Strat, modern hot rodded P bass, but you're not spending a shit ton of money on it. And then
Definitely.
Gretsch,
It's modded how you want it to be. It's not you're buying the bass line and then spending,
Mhm.
you're
Yeah.
you're getting the bass you want with the color, whatever.
Yeah, it's all kind of in there. And then Gretsch, their hollow bodies are probably my favorite, like of their series. You have like some of the smaller guitars, which you see them all, and
With the eagle on it. That
yeah.
thing?
Oh yeah, no, the is it the white penguin? What?
I'm gonna look it up.
Black.
White
Eagle?
Penguin Gretsch. Yeah.
Yeah, that one I think is like $5,000-$6,000, something like that.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, I see one. A used one's like 3,600, almost 34.
Yeah.
30. Oh, 30. I said 37 should be what I'm saying here.
Mhm.
But yeah, White Penguin. Oh, that has a literal penguin. I thought there was one that had like a bird on it,
Or is it the
like
white?
a different bird on it.
Well,
Well, it was like a seagull. It looked like a seagull.
No,
or like
yeah. It's like the Gretsch.
a white falcon.
Yeah, that's what it is. White Falcon is the
That
hollow
one's
body one.
yeah, it's the big boy.
That's really cool, but it's so fucking expensive.
Yeah, I don't think I'd want that.
I do like a cheaper version of a hollow body would be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so it's kind of like the more go-to of what and when I think of Gretsch, that's what I would do. It's like the Brian Setzer kind of hollow body.
Yeah.
Not necessarily his signature, but that type of guitar. And those are very cool. I like those, better than the Jacksons. So that's why they get the middle slot there. But I think the runaway here is Charvel, because I think those definitely, like when those first came out, a lot of people saw them like,
Yeah.
I don't hate these. These are actually like, where the hell have you been all my life?
Yeah.
Good price, cool guitar.
They offer like a couple guitars,
Mhm.
very attainable, I would say.
Yeah. It's like
no fuss, no muss.
Yeah, I like that. So, all right, cool. That was a quick one, but let's get on out of here. What do you say?
Yeah.
So, just wanted to say thank you for tuning into the Tone Jerks podcast. A tip of my hat to you. And if
you've gotten this far, God bless you.
God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. So, if you like the show, you can follow along on social media. We have a Facebook group linked in the description. And then we have an Instagram at the Tone Jerks, also linked in the description. And then we're on YouTube. So maybe you're watching us now. But if you're not, go head over to youtube.com/the Tone Jerks. Anyways,
Yeah,
it's linked in.
it
The
is.
channel's linked in there. Posting the video podcast, posting videos when I get to it. But yeah, give us a sub, give us a dom over there. And then, leave us a review. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, only 5 stars. And then I guess you could leave less if you're
only.
really...
Come on, guys.
Yeah. You leave us less if you feel like we deserve it. And then if you really like the show, you really like what you hear, you can help support us on Patreon for as little as $1 a month. But if you double down for $2 a month, you get an extra episode every week. You get an RSS feed that you can put into your favorite podcatcher, and there's over 240 bonus episodes over there. Totally.
I think are we 250 now? What are we doing?
No, I think because we didn't start until episode 12 or something like that for a Patreon, something like that. But we have done extras over there.
Yeah, we need to catch up, dude.
There's bonus, but yeah,
we should do only Patreon for a couple weeks, and we'll be good.
I like the Patreon a lot. So some of you probably have already seen we added a bonus, one of the Patreon episodes to the main feed. So that's how you hook them. You give them the first bump.
It's that dare, for the touch-in dare. That's how we apply to our business model here.
Yeah, you get the first bump for free. Then you keep coming back.
Never fucking happen.
No.
I mean, not to me.
And then, $2 a month over there. Get the bonus episodes. You get to help support the show. We appreciate you. And then just for the support, we give you a huge shout-out, a sizable acknowledgement. Kyle, you got a list over there?
I got it right here.
Why don't you give it to... Boom.
I have Andrew Walsh from Andrew's Alcove and the Second Button Podcast. I got Abe Newman, Michael Newman, Nicholas Payson, Nicholas Ogburn. You need some...
Bam.
What was that? Bam. Bam.
Toast and jam.
Green eggs and ham.
Green eggs and ham. The mustard tiger.
Doug King, R.I.P. Not Doug King, Mustard Tiger.
Yeah.
That's a king we need back here. We need the Mustard Tiger King.
Mustard Tiger King.
Damn, that'd be a good shirt, actually.
Green eggs and ham.
Phil Collins, dude.
Philadelphia Collins.
Philadelphia. He's from Philadelphia. But it's funny in the show, he's got a Canadian accent. So he's not.
No, isn't his name Philadelphia?
Oh, is his first? Oh, I thought.
Yeah,
his name's Philadelphia?
That's what I thought it was.
No, he's just from.
His son is named Tom Collins.
Like the drink?
Yeah.
I don't know who Jacob Collins is. I think he's a Canadian star or something, a celebrity. Anyways,
we're talking about Trailer Park Boys.
Doug Chris from 37 Effects. Joe, Will Lehue, Tony DeGraw. I mean, all these guys. They're just in. They're in one.
They're on the Just Surprise Me podcast.
Same wavelength,
And on some of them on the Texas State Boggle Champs.
And then they do their individual things too. Signal Path podcast for Tony. Will Lehue's doing the Just Surprise Me podcast. Man, these guys.
Energy Weapon, right?
Will Lehue's Energy Weapon. I meant to read that. I'm an idiot. Anyways,
you guys got by the way, a record coming out or a split eventually.
Yeah, we're working out, man. Don't spoil it, man.
Don't pressure me.
I said something last time. Are you under embargo?
Yeah.
Teletalks, we got RJ Smith over there. Jamie Davis, Johnny Ray, Steve Rao from 60 Cycle Hum, Kevin E. Quits from E. Quits Guitars, Ho Schneider from Night Tides, Alvaro Viramontes, Brian Nutter of Nutter Guitars, Mel Chibson of Chibson Guitars, Sean Arbo from Gun Street Wiring Shop, Sean Fahey from Shadow Hounds, Sean Wright from Lollygagger Effects, Juan Ortiz from Tone Hungry Effects, Mike Oxbig, and Huge Erection.
Mike Cox, Huge Erection.
We should put those guys. Well, we probably shouldn't put them at the end. We don't want them bringing up the rear.
Yeah. lead the fight with those guys.
Yeah. They pull their own, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Zach Hale, Eric Merrow from YouTube, Scott Hamilton from the Effects Loop podcast, Tim Noack from Bardic Audio Devices, Tyler Rhines from Tyler Casey Riffs on Instagram, and we got the M's, the MFers here.
MFers.
Yeah, we got all of them right in a row. We got Matthew Fenslaw, Michael Fenslaw, Michael McVeigh, and Matthew Davis. And that's the list.
There we go.
Thank you so much for the support. We appreciate it a lot.
We'll see you. Tip of the hat. Bye-bye.
Ma'am.
Ma'am.
So, I've been thinking, I mean, I've always kind of wanted to do this, but I was thinking about it recently again. But I want to do like a Route 66 drive, dude.
Yeah. Get your kicks.
You've heard of the Route 66, right?
I only know that exact phrase I just said. Get your kicks on Route 66. What is that?
Oh, it's basically all the way from Santa Monica. So it's like the Santa Monica Pier.
Yeah.
Is where it starts. Goes all the way from LA to Chicago.
Bam.
But it's you know, it used to be like when they built those roads, right? When they built the routes, they tried to connect big cities, right? They connected LA to. They weren't just drawing like a grid. Like now they draw like a grid pattern. You know, all the 10 goes through. It hits big cities, right? Yeah. Like, or these highways hit cities, but they kind of stay parallel. They stay on like the same, you know, longitude.
Okay, yeah.
Or latitude. Sorry, latitude. Mm-hmm. Right? Yeah. Yeah, latitude line. But Route 66 goes like through like some of the most desolate parts of like it goes through it follows the 40, right?
Yeah.
So when you and I stayed at that place in Kingman, Arizona, right? That was on Route 66. So it's on the old highway. Yeah. But the new highway that we took out there cuz it'd have been ridiculous. Oh, we're doing a show. All right, well let's drive through let's drive on this old highway that has like really bad probably service, you know, like the surface of the road is bad, and also there's no gas stations because they've all closed. So let's drive that to go play a show out in Kingman, Arizona. Mm-hmm. But no, we didn't. We took the 40 out there, right? Yeah. Which is the bypass of Route 66. So, which is you know, it's kind of cool. Yeah. But the 40 is what killed a lot of these old towns that, you know, Route 66 had basically brought them up. You know, people were driving that route to go between
stop and yeah,
it was the only road. You know, it was the biggest thoroughfare at the time, and then they built the 40. Like they built the freeway. Mm-hmm. So, and that goes through a lot of big. You know, I shouldn't say big towns, but a lot of towns you probably know of. You know, Kingman, Flagstaff, and so. You know, but it's weird. Once it gets to like Tulsa, Oklahoma, it turns and goes straight like north. It goes like straight north. Yeah. Instead of like I was saying, like today they stay pretty much like a grid. Like if you look at like highways today, they go straight up and down and straight, you know, they go north, south, or east or west. They don't go like and keep the same number. Yeah. It's kind of cool. It ends like in downtown Chicago. Like I can't remember exactly where, but you know, it's crazy. I've been to Chicago before. I'm like, I didn't even know it ended there. Like, I didn't know it ended like in. Like, I probably could have gone and like seen the sign. And I've been to Santa Monica Pier before, and I didn't know it ended exactly like right at Santa Monica Pier. Yeah. So,
it'd be kind of cool.
It'd be fun. I think it'd be cool. Yeah, because it goes through like interesting. You know, it's a different route. Yeah. You know, and some people, they do it in like classic cars. I would not do it in mine. I would not do it in my El Camino. I just don't trust the damn thing.
Just rent a car and do it.
Yeah, just rent it. But it'd be cool to do it and like document it. I don't know. People have done that. It's
blow the back out of that fucking rental car.
Yeah, you know,
give it hell.
Put the hammer down and give it hell. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. You hate driving though, so you probably would.
I would be
That's not something to be fun to you.
I'd go. I'd hate driving. I'd like to be a passenger. I'd like to be like the, you know, passenger. I'm like, oh no, dude, let's play, you know, word games.
Oh,
but, you
God.
know, it was like when we were on tour, it's like you and Train were doing the.
Oh yeah.
State and capital names, and I'm like laying there. I'm like, how do you guys know all these? I'm like, because we're not fucking stupid like you. And I'm like, okay. So I put my headphones back in and watch anime. Yeah. Yeah. And I was like,
listen.
I was like, I think I was like listening to music or something. This is before I was into podcasts, or else I would have been listening to like Come Down or something like that. But I remember like listening to music, and then I like stopped and I was listening to you guys. I'm like, I was trying to play along myself. I'm like, I don't know any fucking capitals. I can't even name all the states. Fuck.
Damn, dude.
God damn it, you suck ass.
What kind of bullshit school did you go to?
Same one that you did.
I mean, eventually.
Mm-hmm.
But damn, that's what they start you off. They start you off with that shit. You know?
Yeah.
Damn. Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas.
Yeah.
You guys know it in order.
Yeah. That'd be cool, though. I think I remember driving down. Did you do that? Because you went to San Francisco right? Didn't you go on your honeymoon?
Oh, you're saying on the one?
Yeah, you drove the one the whole way, right?
Yeah, well, it's not the whole way, I guess, because, I mean, the one, it goes up all the way to, like Washington. So
Yeah.
But I drove it from San Francisco, yes.
Yeah. So I remember
up until, I think, L.A. I think we got to, like, L.A., and then we're like, all right, one, this is getting old, and also we're hitting, like, traffic. It's, like, really, it's, like, not fun anymore.
Yeah,
know?
I think I had a...
Oh, no, I drove up. That's what it was.
Mm-hmm.
We drove up on the one.
Yeah.
And we drove up to, I think, Monterey.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and then, yeah, in one day, and then we drove the rest of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we drove up, but not down. On down, we're like, fuck this. We just spent like a whole like week, vacation. I still have to drive home. It's still kind of a pain in the ass when you get to like, oh shit, well I gotta work in 2 days, so let's just fucking hit the 5.
I need to decompress
and do it in one day. Yeah,
yeah.
5.
Done that
horrible drive
with an ex-girlfriend. We went to San Francisco for like a kind of like a surprise, like hey, you're off. I get somebody to cover a shift. Let's like go take like 3-4 days. And we drove up there, drove back. She's like, I was driving, down the one, and then, really beautiful looking, right?
Yeah.
And then like there was construction, so it was detour, and then it kicked us. So like, all right, well now I don't know where we're going. So
yeah,
like,
exactly.
I guess we're just gonna keep going east until we hit a freeway to go south. I'm like, that's how that works, right? Because of course, like you said, I'm like, that's how freeways work. I'm like, we're gonna eventually find something. She's like,
but I wanted to drive the one.
No. She was totally cool with it. She's like, you seem pretty confident that we're just gonna find our way, because this was before like internet on your phone was a big deal. Before all the stuff, we had no signal. I'm like, we'll be all right. And she's like, and I'm like, yeah. It was eventually we were fine. And then,
you're here.
Yeah. And
then
then
you're
like,
sitting right there. So.
Yeah. And then we were just like, it was just fun, kind of just like spontaneous adventures. When you're dating somebody, it's like, oh, let's kind of just have fun.
Yeah, dude, I don't do that shit anymore, dude.
That's because you're not dating. You're married. This is like, we got fucking shit to do. We gotta go.
Oi, aye, wife.
Oi, wifey, we gotta go to HEB.
Oh, yeah. So you liked driving for that little bit, right?
Yeah, I like being in a vehicle, driven. Driving itself, I'm like, eh. Like I said, if I like became like wealthy all of a sudden, I would love going places. I would just like to be driven. Uber X all day. Uber Blacks all day. Uber Blacked. Raw.
Oh, shit.
Damn.